Welcome to Feral Fitness. I'm your host. Hello. We found this wonderful beach here in, I think we're in the Great Falls National Park. Check it out. Right here by the river. There's a little creek. This is amazing. Our own little creek. Can you hear that? You see that? Look at that. You want to get a little bit closer? I'm like, oh, I don't know, Aaron. It looks a little risky. Are you risk adverse? No. The river is flowing, flowing and growing. Hello. We have neighbors. Hello. Okay. I don't know if we're going to get into the routine now. Feral Fitness. What is feral fitness? It's about being in nature and reconnecting with your instincts, your primal movements, using your imagination to become a tiger, a giraffe, an elephant, a snake, a bird, like an eagle. I want you to mimic the things that you've seen around you at the zoo, on TV, or just your imagination. If you had wings and your arms could turn into wings, what would that feel like? If your legs were as strong as a kangaroo or a bunny rabbit, how would you move? Feral fitness. It's about reconnecting with nature, both inside and out, like a crocodile. Inside and out. A crocodile is a symbol, makrasana. Makra asana. Makra asana is a pose that we take in yoga. In Kaula Tantra yoga, it's a pose that you're face down. And your hands become the nostril. And your arms are where the eyes are. From there, you just become a crocodile, submerged. We're not going to be on crocodiles in this river, but I want you to think about all the different perceptions that you might have as a crocodile, as an eagle, as a cat, as a cow. Digesting information slowly from your second brain to your third brain, from your third brain to your fourth brain. How many brains do you have? How many stomachs does a cow have? Both are used for processing information, for digestion. Digest, develop, deploy. It's 3D knowledge sharing. So let us digest some new raw material, some grass, some fodder, some straw, some alfalfa. If you were trying to feed your brain good things, what would you be feeding your brain? First, you'd want to brush your teeth. I was just thinking about that. Do I have something on my teeth? I'm feeling a little self-conscious. I don't have TV whitened teeth. I noticed that. I was talking to someone who makes documentaries and is on the TV regularly. She had very nice teeth. I'm like, I see what you're talking about. And I do have a voice. You can hear me, I hope. I do have a voice. So are you ready for some exercise? We have a visitor I don't know if she wants to join us, but she's welcome to find her own inner animal scampering across the rocks. I'm really wondering what was indigenous to this area. We're in Northern Virginia. You do see some birds hanging out up there. Were there otters? Maybe there were otters. What else could we imagine living here and doing well? I can imagine an awesome party on this beach. You like this beach? I'm sure we can fit at least a dozen people on this beach. Don't think we can bring a fire or make a fire. So you have to channel your inner fire. If I were part of some kind of Wim Hof method club, we'd probably come here for practice. Would be awesome. Alright, we'll see you on the beach. Let's do some exercise. Feral fitness. For homie. Walk. This just in, newsflash. I have an insight into the circular economy. Have you ever been to a shamanic retreat where they ask you to vomit? Give, like, purge? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? You see a giant? Pardon me, I'm climbing over rocks, clambering. Just gonna slide. Just gonna slide down. I hope I can do the splits. Oh my god. Look at this giant butt groove. Just for scale, this is my hand. It's my hand touching a giant's butt. Isn't that awesome? I've got big hands. This is a big booty. Feel that. Feel that. There's even a crack. Shall we get up here? I don't know if we can get up. Come on, we can get up. I don't want to fall down. You did that. You broke that. Oh man. My rose quartz. What does that mean, universe? It means be careful. Don't be holding rose quartz in your hand and recording video at the same time, dummy. The universe is not like, this is a mystery. Oh. That's a bummer. At least I'm not leaving a cigarette butt. I'm leaving a shard of my heart. Oh boy, that looks deep and cold. Ay, ay, ay. Well, yes, we're going to be all burgerless doing exercise outside in a minute. But I wanted to share first a thought about an insight, an aha about the circular economy and how it links to shamanism. Had you been on one of these shamanic retreats? I was just in Ecuador last week, and I was there for 2 months actually, total. Half that time I was in a yoga school, Durga's Tiger School for yoga, shamanism, art, dance, all sorts of fun stuff. And learned a lot about the world of the worldview, different schools of shamanism. And one thing that's going to happen if you go on a shamanic retreat and you take plant medicine like ayahuasca, for example, or yage, as it's sometimes prepared, you're going to vomit, you're going to purge, and you're cleaning yourself of emotions, of memories, not memories, of trauma. You might be bringing up memories. And so this is the circular part. This is like, we live in a dysfunctional society. We inherit a lot of dysfunction, a lot of, we're just carrying a lot of weight. We're surrounded by a lot of noise, a lot of pollution. We inhale a lot of toxins, toxic ideas. Let's go to an eye level. So we're inhaling all this toxicity, and we need to go back to nature to release it, to give it back to Mother Earth, to Pachamama, to however you want to call it. Just release it to the waters, to the ocean. Say thank you, be on your way. I feel like Johnny Depp in that movie Dead Man. You seen the movie Dead Man? It's one of my favorite movies. I've seen it 3 times at least, maybe 4 times. It's a long movie, black and white, shot by Jim Jarmusch, directed by Jim Jarmusch, shot by somebody else, maybe. Anyway, starring Iggy Pop, Billy Bob Thornton. Have I sold it? It's a young. Anyways. Yeah, the movie Dead Man actually reminds me a lot of this. If this were black and white and moving really slowly, you're like, what's the point of this? It's very poetic. What's the point of this? But it's very poetic. I'm really enjoying the vibe. That's Dead Man. Are you okay, dude? I'm okay, dude. Are you okay, dude? Anyways, the point is, the circular economy, we're talking about manufacturing more things and somehow returning it to the earth, but what's bigger than things? Emotion. How we feel. That's the big heart. It's the big brain. Your heart is your second brain. How many brains do you have? At least 3. Noggin, heart, your belly. Oh, and your belly. What does your belly feel? Oh, my belly's feeling pretty content. I filled it up this morning. A good full belly. Aye, what a gift. Apologies if you're Scottish or Irish or from the islands of Wales. You're like, this gringo has no idea how we talk. Well, I've never been there. I've only seen facsimiles on television. What else are you going to do? You're going to go on a trip. You're going to use all your... I have a long-range missile in my vocal cords. I'm shooting arrows across the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean, across the Indus Valley, the Mesopotamian. All this because you crushed my rose quartz. So the 5D circular economy, we're taking toxins from the built artificial environment, the one that capitalism has propelled us into, the greed and profit motive. Like, oh, make new widgets, make new desires. I'm gonna grab this pie. Screw you. We have artificial flavors in all the pies. You don't need it. No, we're growing the pie. We're on a finite pie, but the pie can be recycled. The pie is finite, but it can be. But the tin can be recycled to make more pies. Is what I'm trying to say. So you've got pie tins, and we're not going to make any bigger pies because the pies are big enough. This is a plenty big pie. We just need to be more thoughtful about the recipe, about the programming, about the ingredients that you put into your pie hole, into your mouth, into the ingester. Both the intellectual ideas and the nourishment, food stuff, organic, natural, probiotic, cultured, of different cultures, with no artificial anything, nothing artificial, no. When you eat artificial food, you're creating energetic leakages. Your body's becoming porous, your light body. Yes, this is I heard it from a shaman's apprentice. So you don't have to take my word for it. You can ask Leonardo, the shaman's apprentice, and he'll confirm. When you are eating artificial food, you are weakening both your physical body and your energetic body. You're going to eat whole foods, Good information. Otherwise, we're going to take toxicity, a lot of toxicity, and we're going to go into the forest and drink some strange brew and spend an entire night being uncomfortable, cold, vomiting, while some dude chants in a language that you barely understand because it's Quechua. You're like, who speaks Quechua? You don't speak Spanish? I spent 4 years trying to learn Spanish. This is not true. I spent 4 weeks and I didn't get very far. Immerse yourself. Anyways, the 5D economy is very circular. It's emotions taking in negative emotions, as we do, and then expelling them, usually with the help of chanting, drums, meditation, fasting, and strange plants, under the adult supervision of a shaman. 8th generation. Don Casimiro. He's a Yaquichua? Anyways, 8th generation. 800 years. 800 years. So this is what I'm passing down to you. Shamanic Tantric technology. Why is it Shamanic Tantric technology? Because I'm just calling it that because it sounds cool. And it's from the worlds of shamanism, tantra, and it's technology because I'm a technologist. Tech Sherpa, techno shaman. Whatever. Labels, language. It's how I'm communicating with you. It's like some sort of telepathy made a little bit more accessible thanks to 4K video technology. Encoding bit streams. Streaming your bandwidth using your Wi-Fi password. I borrowed it. I'm sorry. Alright, you ready to do some exercise? See the circular economy? We take in emotions, we take in negativity, we expel positivity. We take in negativity, we process it. We're the Ouroboros. Ouroboros? The snake that eats the tail. We have to continue to clean our intake so we don't have so much exhaust, so we're not so tired. Circular economy. It's this cycle of like giving back to Mother Nature all that's weighing you down so that you can have a clearer mind when you come back to work and you come back to the real world. You're thinking, what can I do today? How can I be a more human, a more humane human, a more loving human? It's a giant butt. Just park it right there. Can you feel that? Can you feel that seat? I'm sitting with giants. There are so much things in this world that I can't see, that this screen, this LCD, this CCD, whatever is the sensor technology is not sensing, because we're so limited by human perception. 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 1 tongue. Come on, give me more than 1 tongue. There are so many flavors. At least 31. Have we calculated how many flavors there are? What's the resolution? What's the DPI of your tongue? It's connected to your sensitivity of your nose and your ears. Those are both wonderful. The first sense. All right. I've meandered. And now we're going to exercise. We're going to move the body. We've moved the mouth. Now let's move the body. All right, Feral Fitness with your host, Dances with Leaves. Welcome. That's what we do. All right, let's set an intention for this class. Welcome. We are here in the great outdoors. Very thankful to have this time with you, to have this time in nature, to connect to our physical body intuitively. We're going to start with just some warming up exercise because we're kind of cold, as you can tell. It's autumn here in Virginia, and we're dressed, but we could be a little bit warmer. So we're going to start off with just moving the body. Start with some arm circles, back and forth. And then this time I learned in Aikido, slapping the body. Intuitively, you kind of know where to pat. Kind of loosen up. It's not really any bigger instruction here, it's just Be gentle. Loosen up your body. And if you want to move your head, sway side to side. Go for track and stay focused. That's okay too. Just getting the blood flowing. Just want to make sure your hips are nice and open. Yeah. Circles, both directions. What I like to do is create a pattern of breathing, so I might be inhaling for 2 rotations, and then exhaling for 2. Inhaling for 2, exhaling for 2. Keep on going. Your hips, they have a mind of their own. We're going to be using this brain, our heart, and our belly to just feel what our body needs. And we're going to use our imagination.
Talk about the idea of chi, your life energy. It starts like there's a nice pool of chi right here. Take your thumb, put it in your belly button, and just think about what's in that hole. That's where you keep your bowl of chi. Ki. Japanese is ki. Ki. Chinese is chi, also Korean chi. Dunjan. Right here. Imagine that your spine is like a bamboo flute. Along this bamboo flute, there are 2 points. From the back and the front. Here, right just below your belly, that's your power center. Google the image. Feel them out for yourself, actually. This is the path of shamanism. It's personal self-discovery, personal inquiry. I don't believe anything I read on the internet. I don't believe anything I see on YouTube. You know why? Deep fakes. Snapchat filters.
Anyone can say anything. Anyone can make anyone appear like they're saying something. Thank you, Adobe, for the mass confusion. Right, so take everything I'm telling you with a grain of salt. Actually, I would sprinkle, I'll give you the recipe. Sprinkle some salt, cayenne, lemon juice, maybe some ginger, into your tea. Like people latte. You might like, you might like chamomile. Just give you the knowledge. Alright, so we got all our chakras
Flowing open like a bamboo flute. Our throat, our heart, our belly, power center. Our heart is green for some reason. You have a green heart. Are you like Kermit the Frog? Our throat is blue for some reason. Third eye, ajna. Perceiving, sensing, intuition. We are all spider people. Different spider verses. Your crown, connection to spirit, God, something bigger, Allah, something bigger, creation, Shiva, something bigger, and the earth. that connects us to each other, to the animals. That's our first exercise. So we're going to be incorporating a lot of different movement styles and our imagination. I think that's enough of a preview, isn't it? I think the point is not for you to follow along at home. The point is for you to get out. Get some proper gloves. And find your animal. Me? Sometimes I think it's a bear. Sometimes I think it's a panther. Sometimes maybe a bird. Other times a whale. That's just something I imagine. I do feel like a mama bear at times. What do you feel like? A little sea otter? An octopus? Penguin? Well, hope you find your friends. Be they imaginary, magical, three-dimensional, two-dimensional, hopefully not one-dimensional. Give yourself better programming options, better channels to tune into. ask questions, but also offer support and guidance. Feral fitness is often accompanied by a feral diet. What would a bear eat if it found its way into your fridge? Nothing artificial. A little sweet sometimes. We like honey. We like syrup. We like berries. We like fish. Especially trout. Salmon sometimes. I think trout's a little bit better than salmon, actually. Yeah, if a bear were to sneak into your fridge, what would the bear eat? Make yourself a bowl of bear food. Quinoa salad. Smoked trout. Blueberries. Rucola. Then get ready for some feral movement. Put on some music that makes you want to move like a monkey, a jaguar, a cougar, like a gorilla, like an elephant, like a snake. Feral rhythms make my heart beat. When you dance in the sheets. Thank you for joining me. That was just a taste. I think you can only experience so much through a screen. So I want to limit screen time and encourage outside time. I was not expecting to find a beach in Northern Virginia, but here we are at the beach. It's beautiful. It's special. Think about how many people have camped here on this beach. How many amazing parties were here before Western civilization came into contact with this place, with these people, with the first inhabitants that had brains like ours, that had creativity and culture, that had fire and music and art. I'm surprised there are no paintings on these rocks. But I'm certain that if I'd lived in this place, I would have came down here with my friends, my family. We would have maybe caught some fish. Why are we spinning? We're just spinning. We're getting it all in. This is 360 degree. 360 degree. We're going Sufi on you. I'd also like to take this moment to be a muse, to invite you to be a muse, to inspire me, to be inspired by me. Mutual muses. We can have a mono-dialogue. I do something, you respond in kind. See you on Reddit. If you're an ent, you'll know where to find Dances with Leaves. Yeah, we're done spinning. We're gonna go check in with the parental unit and enjoy the hike back to the car and grab some lunch. Yum. Cool. I hope you have the patience. I hope somehow this finds you. Cool. Aloha.